Help! I've eaten too much. I've gone off plan. I've blown it all. I've stuffed my diet. I wasn't meant to eat the cookie or the burger or the 3 wines or the packet of chips or whatever it might be. And I've stuffed it. I'm such a failure. I'm such a loser. Oh, what the hell? Now I'm going to go and just eat the whole cupboard. I've already blown it. I might as well just, say stuff it. Whew. Hold up a minute. Hey there, I'm Chris Tinsley. I'm a food, fitness and fat loss coach, weight loss coach in other words, and I teach real regular people just like you how to lose weight in a healthy and sustainable way that they can keep it off forever. Now this is a common scenario that I hear from my clients fairly regularly, and they freak out. They're so used to these strict eating plans that have them eating, egg white omelets for breakfast, tuna and salad for lunch, and chicken and broccoli for dinner, and then they have a cookie and they think, oh my God, I've blown it. Let me tell you, the body is not a test you either pass or fail. It's more like a bank account where everything in counts and everything out counts. Let me explain. Weight loss is a numbers game. No matter what some so-called gurus will have you believe, it is about calories in and calories out. If you can take some emotion out of the cookie or the burger or the chips or whatever it might be and just view them as numbers. So the cookie might be an extra 200 calories, not that big a deal in the scheme of things. But let's say you really had a good blowout, and let's say you overate by 4,000 calories in a day. Now this would be hard to do, but it's achievable if you really give it a good hard crack. Let's say you did 4,000 calories in one day, overate, but you had a plan maybe to eat 1,500 and you overate by 4,000, so you ate 5,500 calories in that day. Now, whilst not ideal, we know that 7,000 calorie surplus equals 1 kilo weight gain. So in the scheme of things, it's only about half a kilo. Again, not ideal, but it's not such a catastrophe that you might be, beating yourself up for. And definitely not worthwhile saying, stuff it, I'm going to pig out for the next day or the next 2 days or the next week, which is just going to compound those numbers. It makes no sense to me to say I overate by 1,000 calories. Now I'm going to say stuff it and overeat by another 3,000 more. The body is like a bank account, not a test you either pass or fail. So what do you do now? Well, I have 4 options for you. 1 is do nothing and just get back on plan. If you have gained half a kilo, which is extreme in a day, if you haven't already, check out my blog post, How Much Weight Can I Lose or Gain in One Day? And I'll link to that. But anyway, if you have gained half a kilo, then, if you get back on track the next day, then in a couple of days, you're going to reverse that. So that's option 1, do nothing. Option 2 is move a little bit more. So go out take your dog for a walk or something that night, but do it from a place of enjoyment, not from a place of beating yourself up and punishment. Number 3 is eat a bit less in your next meal. You're probably not that hungry anyway, so have a light salad or a soup or something like that. More in here, less in there, it all balances out. Now we do want to think about a weekly average, so even if you had more in one day and less in the next, that still balances out. As long as you do it from a place of balance, not from a place of beating yourself up, guilt, restriction, trying to fix yourself because you're a weak, lazy loser or whatever those negative self-talk things that you're saying to yourself. We don't want to do that. We do it from a place of self-care, not from a place of self-punishment. And the last option I have for you is to skip the next meal. Again, if you're not hungry, don't force a meal in because you think, oh my God, it's dinner time or it's lunchtime or it's breakfast time. If you're truly not hungry because you've eaten too much, there's no harm in skipping that next meal. Again, from a place of self-care and balancing out, not from a place of beating yourself up and punishment. What I definitely don't want you to do is the what the hell effect and say, stuff it, I've had a cookie and it was off plan, now I'm going to eat the whole cupboard. Numbers game, 1,000 calories over is extreme. You probably won't have even eaten that much over, but it makes no sense to then consume another 2,000, 3,000. Take some emotion out, view it as numbers only, and get back on track. It's not that big a drama in the scheme of things. Okay, I hope that helped, team. See ya.